Hustle. Look, let's put some money up, you can't make mine stop. I'm hot, nigga, like a pistol off the dime block. Before you change lanes, you should check your blind spot. Cause I'll be right there waiting like a bike cop with my non-cock. And I'm so hot, all a nigga really need is just one shot. To the dome, you be gone and it's no more. I could kill him going faster with the slow flow. However you want it, I got it in for the low. Come get it, I got it, you got it good, nigga, go. I hustle, I bang, I do it all for the dough. It's all for the dough.
What's going on with All for the Dough show? Check this out. Today topic is gonna be stereotypes. Let's see what everybody say about that. You know, as far as black, whites, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese. Let's see what people say about stereotypes. One go. What's going on, All for the Dough show? Check it out. We got D. And like I said, it's stereotype. So I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. He gonna tell me what he think. Okay. So, why do they say black people love chicken?
Well, I would say that's a stereotype for real because that's what they put out, honestly.
Well, I
Especially
do
like
love
Popeyes.
I do love
Yeah,
chicken.
I love chicken. Yeah, that's just how it is. Like, you know, the Popeyes in the Don Julio situation stuff. You saw that? Yeah. I'm like, that's really stereotypical. You know, because you know it attracts black people to it, I guess. Because they were going crazy about it, and it wasn't even for real. It was like a bunch of like creators posting it.
Well, I have Sharif. So, they say that black people love chicken. Is this true or no?
I would say that all people love chicken.
All people?
I think that black people do really like fried chicken. Like I understand that there's a stereotype around it, but in general, I think that black people really actually do like fried chicken.
Okay.
And I'm one of those black people. I eat a lot of fried chicken.
Yeah,
Okay?
I like fried chicken. Tav, what's your name?
Sean.
And your daughter? Sean and Savannah, we're going to ask them the questions and see what they say. So the first question is, they say black people love chicken. Is this true or no?
I have always known this to be true. I mean, for some people it's true, some people.
Well, I love chicken, so it's always a yes for me, so.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like chicken,
Yeah.
though, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. So why do they say white people always put raisins in their potato salad? Well, you know damn well raisins don't go in a potato salad.
No.
They don't?
No.
I seen somebody with some raisins in potato salad.
I've seen it a couple different times.
By white folk?
Yeah. Trust me. I've been there, done that.
Okay, so now the stereotype, they say that white people put raisins in their potato salad.
So that's not true.
That's not true.
So they actually don't put raisins in their potato salad. I've never seen in actual practice a white person put raisins in anything really, except for like fruitcake. They put a lot of raisins in that. But potato salad, no.
Okay, now this one where I know you're gonna let us know. Why do they say the white people put raisins in a potato salad?
Well, I don't know. Any white person that does that, that's disgusting.
So where do you think they got that from? Because evidently it's a stereotype.
I have heard it. I've never experienced raisins in potato salad. It's probably for old people.
That could be. But do we really?
White people do
Is it nasty though?
It sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but we never tried it, so we really can't judge until we try it. It might be good.
I don't mind like dried cranberries in my
I don't eat dried cranberries
in my chicken salad, but I don't know that I would put that in a potato salad.
So why they say that Chinese people can't drive?
I don't know about that. I personally don't drive myself, so I can't really give like something about like Chinese people driving.
Yeah.
I don't really know where that stereotype comes from. I'm thinking that it probably comes from like actually driving in China, like not driving in the United States.
Okay. They say that Chinese people can't drive. Is this true?
I've never personally driven with a Chinese.
So you can't speak on it because you don't know her.
I can tell you that nobody thinks I can drive.
Oh, daughter's shooting shots. That's why she's in the lift, her daughter said.
It's a well-known mom stereotype.
You can't drive?
Admittedly, I am not a good driver.
What makes you not a good driver? I mean, you had a couple accidents.
I'm not
tickets?
super like aware of my surroundings.
So you didn't hit some stuff then. That's what you trying to say.
I haven't though. I've been in a lot of accidents, but I come close to being in.
Mom, can we ask the daughter because she gonna tell us the truth?
Sure.
Why mom don't like driving?
Because she sucks at it.
Okay, that's all we needed to know. See,
The time when she drives, she gets pulled over.
see, you was trying to hide that.
I have not been pulled over in years. That's not true. That is true. When's the last time I was pulled over?
When you're driving me to school.
When was that?
Yesterday.
Last year.
When last year?
When we had Emerson, Ashland, and me in the car.
That was 2 years ago.
No.
Yes, it was. Because we were still in the Wolfen house. Okay,
Mom,
anyway.
you're a good driver. We just gonna say you're a good
I'm
driver.
not. It's fine. I accept my fate.
That's a good
I learned
mom
from
right
my
there.
mom, and she wasn't a good driver either.
Damn, what is his daughter telling mom day? What's going on? She telling on you telling on your mom.
We just speak truths.
Why do they say black people like watermelon? Like when the sun come out, they be like, oh, I bet you're going to get some watermelon.
I think they say because I don't know, because it's refreshing to eat. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
So damn, that's two of them. I like it too. So that's true then. Say that black people like watermelon.
Black people
Is this
what
what you about to say?
like all the stereotypes that are about black people usually are true.
So we do we like or love
Well,
watermelon?
I should say food related stereotypes. I would say that black people really do like watermelon. Now I do have some friends that are black that really hate watermelon. But
Whoa.
generally
They not from the South.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Generally we do actually like watermelon.
So do black people love chicken or ribs more?
I would say probably chicken. Because
Yeah.
ribs are expensive, you know.
Yeah,
They're a
but
lot more expensive than
they
chicken.
damn good when you cook them. Though.
Right.
They damn good.
Here's a funny thing. Somewhere in here, I don't know what my little thing fell out, but I have watermelon in my bag right now.
Oh, she got a watermelon all for the dough. So it's true. It's true. Ooh, I do love watermelon. They say that black people like watermelon. Is this true?
Do you like watermelon?
I do like watermelon.
I also like watermelon.
I mean, if for the summertime, if it's real juicy, yeah, I think watermelon is like the summer thing, especially if you put some salt on it. You ever had salt in your
Salt
watermelon?
on your watermelon?
You
No,
don't
I
never
have
put
not.
salt on?
I've not
What do you put
done
on your
that.
watermelon?
I just eat it.
No, when you cut it open and it's sweet, throw some salt on there.
My
Guarantee you will see why black people like watermelon.
partner will cut up watermelon and then put jalapenos in a bowl and eat it with jalapenos.
You know what? I never tried that. Because some people use seasoning salt to put on their watermelon.
That sounds weird.
But I think it's just the salty, I use salt. You put that salt on there, it just make it like a different taste. You know what I mean? You gotta try it. Just like we gotta try
My
the,
dad put salt on apples.
I'm gonna have to try it. We can't knock
maybe
it till we
it's the
try it.
Same
It gives
kind
a,
of concept.
yeah, it give it like a different, like, taste kinda. You know what I mean? Why do they say white people food don't have no taste?
They don't have much flavor in it. They don't put a lot of
They
seasoning.
don't put seasoning?
Barely salt. It's salty. It's really spicy.
Okay. Is that true?
No, it's salt.
I don't know. I think the ones that really can't cook like that's the one that use that goddamn hamburger helper type shit. Yeah, that
and
shit.
it still don't got anything.
That shit garbage. Okay. Now why do they say white people food don't have no taste?
Because they
Is this true?
Here's the thing. Okay, so white people use seasoning. So
Okay.
Black people think that white people don't use seasoning. They actually do. They have a ton of seasoning. It's just not salty.
Oh.
So that's why it doesn't taste like ours tastes, because they use a lot of seasoning. It's just not salty seasoning, so it doesn't really taste like much.
And y'all heard it. Y'all heard the real from here. Y'all heard it first. But I'm gonna tell you one white lady that can cook. What's the damn lady that said the N word? Like,
Paula Deen.
man, went to Myrtle Beach, Paula Deen little restaurant. That shit is off the chain. Oh my goodness. She had some good food and it was seasoned too. Yeah.
Well, white people.
How she cooked that, she deserved to say the N word. That shit, it tastes like a nigga made it. I shit you not. Okay.
White people from the South cook just like black people, like in general.
Yeah. Do Martha Stewart cook like that too?
I don't think so.
Okay, so her shit blend then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's the one that don't put a lot of salt in, the one you was talking about. Okay. They say that the white people food don't taste good. Well, it don't have a taste. Is this true or not?
I feel like it depends on how you're raised. Because my dad, I don't know how he was raised, but like he puts a lot of seasoning on stuff.
Okay, yeah, because I love seasoning too. I think that's why we be having high blood pressure.
It depends on the type of white people that you're talking about.
Well, Paula Deen, her stuff be seasoned.
Yep. And I would say, like, if we're going by stereotypes,
Yeah.
I would say people from the South, white or black or whatever,
Yeah.
make better food than people
Up
in the
north.
Midwest.
I agree
Midwest
with you on that.
people,
Yeah.
I think are not the best.
Yeah, because you do have black whites down south. Even when the whites do that, what's that crawfish? It's just something different how they do their crawfish too that tastes real good. And I think you own something right there. I really. Now, why do they say that Chinese people ain't got no ass?
They kind of feel weird. No offense.
Like
There's a couple Chinese girls I know that are just built like this really tall, stick figure-ish.
They look like a stick with no
Yeah.
ass. All right. Now they say Chinese people don't have no ass.
I think it's just the way that they're built. They're just shaped really small.
So they shaped like they ain't got no ass. Basically that's what you saying.
Yeah, they're shaped very small.
So the back pockets is touching. That's what you saying.
I would just say that it's
So-
their shape.
So if you ever see a Chinese person with ass, you know they mixed.
Well,
Or they got the BBL?
Well, I shouldn't say that, because there's different Chinese people depending on, like ethnic stuff or whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, some of them are not shaped small.
Okay, all right. So they say that Chinese people have no butt. Is this true or false?
I mean, I don't go around staring at Asian people's butts.
You didn't look at their back end before.
Huh?
You didn't look at their back end before.
I
mean, well,
don't
you don't have to look at their butt. You can just like look at the build, right?
Yeah, I would say most of them don't, and a lot of white people don't either. I don't. And I also accept that fact.
She said, I know I don't either, so I don't really care.
But yeah, I think many Asian people don't have the shapeliness of other races.
So do you think it's certain foods that people might eat to get certain
No, I
bodies
think it's-
develop, or
I think it's a genetic thing.
you think so?
Yeah, because I mean, there's just certain features about certain races that are just inherent.
I don't know.
I'm never going to get, regardless of how much I eat.
Yeah, but I think now, like, you have different cultures that, like I said, I don't know if it's something they're eating or maybe it's an exercise, but everybody, they starting to develop, their body's starting to have, be full now. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's definitely exercises that you can do to like change the shape, but naturally, like if you do more squats or whatever, you're gonna have more muscle buildup in certain areas, which is going to change the shape. But I think inherently, just by nature itself.
Okay. So why do they say black people always want to fight when they drink some Hennessy?
Okay, I've been in that situation.
Damn, that's 3 of them. You drunk? God damn, you fucking up the black people shit.
It was prom night, and I just drunk a lot. I was mixing a bunch of shit.
Damn, man. Damn, we ain't looking good right now on YouTube. That's 3 of them that be stereotyping we do. God damn. I don't like Hennessy. I don't like. I just don't like dark liquor.
No.
Now, why is it that black people always fight when they drink Hennessy?
I don't know.
Black dark liquor. Why?
Yeah, so I don't know, because I don't drink, so I don't know. like I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Because there's something in the liquor.
It must be dark liquor. Okay, why they say white people can't dance?
They really can't. It's most like copy of what black people dances.
Well, we go by the beat.
Yeah.
Maybe they go by the guitar or some shit.
There's a lot of EDM music. My girl, she brings me to the bars downtown. They have to play a lot of EDM music down there.
So it's like
Honestly.
Okay, all right. So why do they say that white people can't dance?
Because they usually have a hard time catching the beats.
That's why they like the heavy metal and stuff.
Right. I don't think this is that they can't dance. It's just they have a hard time
Catching the rhythm.
getting in the pocket. You know, they
Okay.
just have a hard time.
That's a good one. Getting in the groove.
Right.
I don't know what they be listening to. The beat is the beat shit. You just stump your feet to the beat, goddammit. You stump your feet to the beat and you move to the left. Move to the right. Cha-cha one time. They say that white people can't dance.
True.
What makes you say true? Because I know I be watching a dance show and there be white people on there jamming. They be doing all the hip-hop dances. So you got to help me
I'm just projecting because I can't dance.
Because I know that I'm going to say the newer generation whites know how to dance to the beat and everything. So I think that stereotype that they putting out there, maybe it was good back in the days, but I think today, I don't think that's...
It's not necessarily true. I don't know. I'm not out dancing very often. But growing up in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
for sure, white women could not dance.
Yeah. But like you said, I say 2000 and up, they dancing.
They've gotten better.
They dancing.
My mom was
You don't
a
never
dancer.
watch. You
My
don't never watch
parents-
the videos.
My parents danced.
Oh, did
They
they?
were like swing dancers and they did all sorts of fun stuff. And
So how
would
they
go
can dance and
downtown.
you don't know how to dance?
Because my mom would try and teach me, and I thought it was gross that she wanted to teach me to dance, so I rejected her.
And if they was professional, you should have learned that. That's
I
something
wish
good.
I would have. They were
Yeah.
wonderful dancers.
Yeah, you should have learned that. I mean, man, anytime they're gonna teach you something like that, you should have went on and took that and ran with it. Okay, so why do they say it'd be a whole lot of Mexicans getting out of one car, like 1, 2, skip a few, 100 Mexicans out of one car?
Because they all sit on top of each other. I've been there. I've been there.
There be a lot of them in there, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, God damn, y'all getting out of Ford Focus, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
They be like, it's like that, Chulo. Why do they always say it's a lot of Mexicans in one car? Like 1, 2, skip a few, 100 Mexicans get out of one car.
See, that's one stereotype that I really don't understand. Like, maybe I'm thinking that it comes from like when they try to come here, and when they
You
try
think
to
that's
come
what it is?
here, they are all packed a lot of times in women, but
So it's true.
but when they get here, they all have their own cars. That's why you'll see like in the heavily Hispanic neighborhoods, you'll see a house that's got 12 different cars in the lot because they all have their own cars.
So it's not the car, it's the house. They got 1, 2, skip a few, 100 in the house. Okay. See, so that one wrong. It's not the car, it's the house, people.
But
You heard it here first.
I have a 3-generation household, so
So
we
you,
also have a lot of people.
so you,
you know.
there's one black that's living like the Mexicans too. You heard it here first. Okay, so they say that it'll always be a lot of Mexicans in one car. Like 1, 2, skip a few, 100 Mexicans get out of one car. By you laughing, it must be true. By you laughing, it must be true. You didn't even gotta say that.
I've seen it in person a few times.
Me too. You be like, how many people get out that Fiat? So that's a true statement for you, right?
I mean, sure.
What you mean, sure?
I don't really. I mean, I have seen it like for sure back when I was younger.
So it's true because I seen it too.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm not as observant or don't care as much to look now, so it doesn't.
Okay. So why do they say that black people have big lips?
Honestly, I don't know. And honestly, I think it's genes. Honestly.
So we do got big lips.
Yeah, I think it's a big
God
thing.
damn, boy, you didn't. Everyone I done said, you didn't mark down each goddamn stereotype. Ain't that a bitch? That's fucked up. They say that black people have big lips.
I would say generally, yeah, we do. These are just like facial features that we have in general, yeah.
So they like, we got big lips. They're not like Jay-Z and Jimmy Walker lips, but they.
Right, they're
Okay.
bigger than, most other.
Jay-Z, I'm playing. You ain't got big lips, man.
I would say that.
Okay. Why do they say that white people love trail mix? Now that's true. It's true. They love trail mix. You go on a camping trip, they busting out some fucking trail mix.
I don't have to agree with that.
You have to agree?
My mom, like, every time she has, like, her closest friends are white.
She make trail mix snacks?
Trail mix. Every single time we went on trips, so much trail mix.
Wow, it's true about the trail mix. It's true about the chicken. It's true about, it's false about Mexicans in one car. It's a house. And what else do we find true? It's not true about the raisins in the potato salad.
Yeah, not true.
It's not true. And what else we said wasn't true?
I can't remember.
Everything else is true. Okay,
Really matter,
so you about to clear this one. This last question, you about to clear this up for everybody. They say that white people love trail mix.
I love trail mix.
So that's true then.
Yeah, but like mostly nuts and not like the other stuff.
You don't like the ones with the raisins? No, I don't like that one. I like the ones who's got not the M&Ms, but it's like the, hold on, we coming up on your address. Which one is it?
It's this drive right here.
Right here? Right here?
Yep. I like the nuts and the granola and a little bit of fruit. But yeah, I like trail mix. Trail mix is good.
So we at you guys' destination. You guys want to say bye or hi to anybody?
Thank you for having us and being a wonderful host.
Thank you. You want to say bye to
You're
anybody?
going a little past our house.
Did I
It's way
back?
back
It's
there.
back that way. Well, why you not say something for a time?
She did.
Did you say something? Well, your mom was over talking you, so I should have listened to you because you did all the questions. Your mom didn't want to say nothing. So you guys want to say bye to anybody, right?
No.
Okay. Buddy, say hi, bye.
Bye, family, Kiki and Cassie and the kids and everybody, because they're gonna watch this.
And you sure is naming everybody like the Mexicans in the house. Yeah, it's 3 generations. You sure it ain't 4? You sure it ain't 4? You didn't name like that. Like Yin Yang twins, you named like 50, 11 times.
Oh, and support our nonprofit at Hope Gain Center of West Michigan. Donate to our nonprofit.
There you go. Peace. All right, man. That was the last one. You want to give a shout out to somebody, man?
Honestly, don't know. Shout out to all the car guys, honestly. That's all I gotta say.
There you go. Peace.
All right.